Long ball right out of the chutes. Nothing there for Jones. Boy, that's what happens when you push pace. Running this club, she is as effective as anybody in the conference.
Oh, and she's locked in. I mean, she is the engine of this Northwestern team, and they actually play at a pretty decent clip as far as their pace goes.
Head coach, you look at that winning record, the winning percentage, and of course we always go back to the 2006 national title. Ooh, and one. So there's Michael doing her thing. You wanted her to step up. So far, so good. Their respective coaches, those two.
And as a coach, that's what you want young people saying about you.
In terms of what to watch for Sellers, too.
And Cheyenne Sellers, since Bree McDaniel has...
Ball on the deck. Williams, pump fake, and score.
And then she couldn't keep her from going to the rim. She's going to have to make that adjustment.
Look at Poffenberger, throws it away, then gets it right back. Boy, you talk about turning defense into offense. All right. Lau with a good hustle board. And again, one and done. Dumping it inside. Ooh, hands straight up. Good block. Good defense on the interior by Kubek. Grace Sullivan into the lineup for Northwestern.
Now, Grace Sullivan is a different type of player than Kaylee Wash, but still.
8 apiece. Northwestern doing a good job of hanging around, but there's the lazy pass. Poffenberger flies in. Remember, she's playing with a...
They've got a couple winnable games, and, you know, to finish up this season, and you don't know what's going to happen with the games that they miss, but...
Last 2, 0 double-figure games. That's got to change.
Yeah, I mean, post-Bree, and I'll say, like, post-Bree McDaniel, she's had some slight decreases in her points per game.
I'll tell you, Lau is mopping up on the board. She's really crashing. Well played by Williams, who just beat the double team and elevates to hit. Compared to last year.
She's playing with freedom. I don't know how else to describe it.
Boy, that's a great, great feed.
For Cheyenne, and when you have a size advantage like that, you don't have to do all that extracurricular activity. Just post up.
Clever, all the way to the rack. By Maryland to stretch that lead to 7, 22-15.
Sarah Tidiasu had a great of the increased minutes that she's gotten.
Catch, shoot, bangs it home is Walsh.
And that's what makes Kaylee Wash hard to guard, because she's a post player who can stretch the defense, she can pick and roll, but she's really good in that pick and pop.
All right.
21 points. She's just picking up right where she left off. And Kaylee Wash, you know.
All right. A few seconds left in this first quarter. Wheeling, dealing. Gosh! Schmeichel just could not be stopped.
2 incredible rebounders.
So second quarter underway. Williams scores quickly. What Northwestern isn't excited about, and that's certainly helping.
Absolutely, and the great news for Northwestern is they get her for 2 years. She's not one of those like one and done transfers.
Oh man, Poffenberger, you mentioned how critical it was to add her. The handles and the finish and one.
I mean, we're talking about skilled bigs, and Sailor Poffenberger, she's got that first
play, getting an open look at the cup, not there, and live ball turnover. No problem for Schmeichel, and that will have Joe McEwen calling a timeout.
Yeah, that would have had me calling a timeout.
Yeah,
like from over here on the scorer's table, I'd be calling a timeout.
All right, biggest lead of the game, you're looking at it. Maryland with a quick burst to start this second quarter, 27-18.
13 points already on Northwestern's turnovers.
Poffenberger, long ball. Yeah! Man, the second left her hand, Jim.
Fun.
8-0 Maryland run. Another turnover, and the wheels are coming off. Well done by Daly to pick that one off. Let's see if she can hit. You bet. All right, here comes some heat. Backside, Daly just all over the place.
she's already on a high up on a lot of WNBA draft boards, so I hope what scouts are seeing is her toughness, her commitment. I just like anything where you can get Kaylee Walsh going to the ring.
Sellers shows the three. Daly can't shake the defender, so now it'll be an inside game and presence. And immediately, Thomas makes her presence felt.
Across the board, Northwestern has a size advantage against Maryland. They have this rotation of 5 different post players who all have 5 different sets of strength, whether it's the ability to shoot out in Sullivan or score inside like Thomas.
Nice answer by Daly. Sellers floats, not there. Offensive board, and Poffenbarger not able to connect on the 3, so Lau will push pace. Oh boy, right into the hands of the Maryland defense. Poffenbarger
is really the turnover in the first place. It was just an unnecessary risk that Caroline Lau took, making that pass in transition, and that's been the depth of Northwestern so far, is their turnovers.
Boy, Daly.
What you can control, and it's not going to be easy for them. They still have Ohio State down the stretch, but it certainly helps when Ohio State, the team that's ahead of them.
Yep. So third quarter underway. Offensive rebound and putback for Smeichel, but you look at a lot of the unforced errors as well. You know, Coach Joe is just dying with those as Smeichel.
To slow down Maryland's offense is to go to a zone, but look at Kayleen Smeichel with the sneaky sub-cut along the last 10 games where she's disappeared. That can't happen, especially down the stretch for Maryland.
Again, down low, high percentage. This time, it's Walsh. That is lunch pail stuff right there. That is going to work every day. Poffenbarger stepping through, grabs her own miss, 10 on the shot clock.
Careless or, casual one-arm passes across the court.
All right, Walsh really starting to feel frisky.
And I'll just keep going back to, it's not, for me, it's not just the what, it's also the how, and it's how she's done it.
Woo! Clever, Williams. We'll find out.
Northwestern has come out in the second half playing.
Takes contact, will play on. Great job by Williams. Daly, three-pointer. Oh! 53-33. Again, impressive run by the Cats. Crowds into this one. Sellers blocked by Harder.
It's their intensity, and what I meant by it's exceeding Maryland's sense of urgency is that was a really nice baseline out of bounds play and finished by Sailor. Poffenbarger is
good ball movement, Terps. Ball up for grabs. Not letting them play. Here we go. Lau wants to push. Good block from behind. Tibiasu wants a lane to the bucket. Nice defense by Lau to cut her off. Sellers, long ball, you bet.
And that's what you want. Cheyenne Sellers is the natural leader for this Maryland team. So if they need a big bucket, if they need a boost of energy, and some boost of energy to this Terp squad.
Lau dumping it. Great extra pass to Williams, who was all by herself on that weak side.
From her. And Taylor Williams. I mean, it's a great job by Caroline Lau of penetrating.
Back rim it off, Tibiasu. And here comes Lau in double figures in the rebound department. Daly flies in and scores. $1:25 left to go in the third. Smeichel takes a bump. 4 on the shot clock. Sellers, another 3, and if I'm not mistaken, that's her 4th.
Move the ball around, get it going, change sides, get the zone in rotation.
Well executed. Live ball turnover. Tibiasu flying in and scoring. And Northwestern obviously showing a lot of improvement lately. You figured they were going to come in ready for a fight, and they have given Maryland a good tussle at this point. Good job by Daly to stem that fast break. Sellers wide open. Ooh, Daly with the near pick, 7 on the shot clock. Great feed, you love the feed. Nobody better in the Big Ten in terms of assists. Now in the scoring column as well. Long ball, Tibiasu, there's your answer.
As she is a scorer, and we see a great job of finding Tibiasu. Tibiasu is the recipient of those corner threes. Shi's just missed a couple of them. Now let Tibiasu shoot.
Oh, Daly!
Wing 3 against that zone, but Northwestern, they've been responded all night long. Mid-range, Maryland really wants that double by because of Saylor Poffenberger's stats.
Heartbreaker there for Daly off the pick, not there. Look at everybody, Daly mopped up.
No lead is safe when you're a team who's fighting for your Big Ten tournament hopes and dreams.
Full game, she's got 18. Oh my goodness, another pick. And the banker from Harder. What have we here? Ooh. That's the way you break a press and break the heat.
And that's the only way to break a press.
Boy, Maryland, stating the obvious, needed that. Wow, Sullivan with the little set shot. It was a deuce, steal, bucket. Daly continues to make her presence felt. Northwestern's defense just wreaking havoc. Nice step through, great step through by DeBerry. 7 on the shot clock right here for Sellers. Little runner, big hoop for Schmeichel. 9 on the shot clock. Oh, could be the dagger. Tibiasu with a huge...
Maryland, you take the ball out of Tibiasu's hands, put it in Cheyenne's hands, so Cheyenne is then able to facilitate the offense and get Tibiasu. It's the second time against this zone where they've gotten the ball out of Sarah Tibiasu's hands into Cheyenne Sellers' hands.
Daly just will not quit. Dawsey almost loses the handle. Next on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app, AJ Cannell, Elise Woodward have got you covered. And that was a big stick. She gets them both.
80% free throw shooter. Sarah, 90% free throw shooter.
Woo. Long ball. Oh, let's not go anywhere quite yet. Walsh with the 3 ball. Schmeichel sitting on 22 points. She's gone to the line 11 times. But I just love the fact that Northwestern never quit on this one.
There's no such thing as an ugly win. I know some coaches will disagree, but I don't believe so. I thought Northwestern played very gritty and tough tonight, but credit to Brenda Fries in Maryland.